guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm doing an opening for a Transformers, Cyberverse, or Bumblebee Adventures, whatever you want to call it, Deluxe Shockwave, and this is number 3 out of the set for the Mac Atoms. I'm not sure if I really need to get the Mac Atoms. I'm just, you know, there might be a few that I want out of this line, but I'm not sure if I need the entire thing. However, I will say that I do like that we're getting these deluxe class figures. I will open this and just talk about it, but I want to make it clear that this is not a review. This is just an opening of something new. Yay! But what was I saying? I'm glad that they're doing the deluxe class lineup, because I felt like Cyberverse was just doing too many kiddie stuff, and I get that the show is targeted to kids, of course, but when I was growing up, playing with Transformers and such, I liked some of the gimmicks in some of the toys, but I really liked having that articulation to do stuff with. And by the way, love the backdrop here. Let me see if I can bring that out, because that is a good looking backdrop. That is Cybertron right there. And I'm pretty sure it's not, meant to be like the Studio Series backdrops, but that looks really good. There's also a couple of other papers. There's this thing, and then there's this with the yellow. There's some text at the bottom there, too. Very purpley instructions. A little hard to make out anything going on, but yeah. And then there's the Shockwave. There's the piece for the... Oh, hey, no ties or anything. You could just pull them out. There's the leg piece for the Mac Atoms. It's on a ball joint for the knee, so pretty good articulation there. Nothing in the foot, but, that's fine. There's the gun, and then we've got the blast effect, so there's the smaller one. There's the ring that goes around, so you can have options. Of course, this is meant to go around there, and you could plug that onto the gun, and that works with some other siege effects, although I noticed that the paint seems to thicken up this barrel, so it's a little trickier to get in, but at least it's there. And of course we got Shockwave, who should be easier to get out than some other figures, although I seem to be having a hard time with it. Come on, there we go. There we are. And I had to get the Shockwave. Okay. It was really warped, and then I just popped it back in. Who I just felt like I needed to get by comparison to the other figures. This hose I might just heat up or something, because it's really warped. Yeah, that's not too good, and it's that plasticky type feel. It's not that soft rubber like in the Siege figure. It's just straight up plastic, although it seems to warp pretty easily too. Yeah, trying to get that gun to go straight is kind of a problem. I kind of have to have the shoulder straight. And I also am not too big on the cannon here going over the arm. I mean, I do like the cannon arm, of course, but it just kind of sticks out when it just overlaps the entire arm. It doesn't really feel like it fits. But he does have the gun, which is pretty cool. He's also got the blast effect, which fits over the gun, so that's nice. And of course you get the extra piece for the Mac Atoms. I will do a quick little comparison, not much. I've got some other Shockwaves in my collection, but the one that I want to take a look at is the Warrior Class Shockwave. So he's about the same height, maybe a little bit taller, but there is one advantage that I gotta say to this one over this one. And you can point out all the other joints and bits of articulation. I think the feet are backwards or something. It just looks a little weird. Anyways, you can point out all the bits of articulation and whatnot, but head. It rotates, yay! And he doesn't have that stupid eyebrow thing or whatever going on, so that's pretty cool. The paintwork in the chest is really well done. It's a darker pink-ish purple than this, which is kind of odd, but it's got this silver lining around it. That's fantastic. Wrist articulation, which is good. Nice tight hips. I'm surprised about that. A rotation here, and knee joint, and foot can move. Arms, they have decent articulation. This is meant for the older kids, of course. I wouldn't say older collectors, but definitely for the older kids. You could also place the gun on the top there. And he's got the siege ports all over the place, so that's cool. I am really digging the Shockwave. I also like that you can move the ears around. It's a little too loose, but you know what? That's fine. You know, I like the Shockwave overall right now. And you can take this off, and now that's just coming off the panel, so that might be problematic, but, you know, not hard to deal with. Anyways, yeah, you can take this off. You can even take off the hose from back here. I'm going to start the transformation, actually. So let's pop that off. I'm going to see if I can get the hose to stay on. I know that's going to get in the way, but I just want to see if that's possible. Rotate the hand around. Let's see, fold that out, blah, 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 do a bunch of stuff, and the camera is telling me I don't have much time to do this because the battery is dying, so that's fantastic. I thought I charged this, but apparently I didn't. Also, despite the fact that it's on a little joint, it still has wrist articulation, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, that rotates around. The legs just kind of go up. Actually, I think that you're supposed to rotate the legs. And yeah, it's supposed to rotate like that. And then also this intersection, like the hollow section is outwards. Is it supposed to go like that? I feel like it's meant to be like that, but they just switched it around. No, because you get this stupid line here. I don't know, but I don't want the hollow side, so I'm going to keep it like that, unless I can somehow pop these out and just switch them. It really doesn't matter. Oh yeah, these side skirts can come out. It really doesn't matter because, I mean, you get essentially the same alt mode that you've been getting for a lot of these figures. Does this... Oh yeah, the knee kind of soft ratchets into place, so that's kind of cool. Oh, on the one side, apparently. And then, let's see. Okay, so this... Just going to leave out of the way. And then that will fold up. And then you pop out the chest somehow. Okay, so that pops out. And I think is, yeah, supposed to go over the head. And you push it back. These little claw bits are supposed to fold down. Like so. And then this is supposed to plug into here. But is doing a horrible job at trying to do that. But we can manage. And there is the Shockwave in his spider tank mode. And he's got the gun that goes over here. Yeah, that's alright. I kind of like the warrior class tank mode a little bit more than this. Even though I like the mandibles on the side, I think that's pretty cool. I just think that it was a little more fitting for the Shockwave. Also, the cannon didn't look like it was slapped on. This isn't too bad, but still. Overall, not too bad. I would have done with the rubber hose instead. But otherwise, I think this is pretty good. And again, I think for older kids, this will be great. You know, the ones that really like the articulation and being able to pose. So with that out of the way, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And I will see you guys next time.